Well, after starting off May with a string of 70s, we've cooled down just a little bit. Yesterday wasn't a bad day, stuck in the 60s, but there was some sun around, and most importantly, it was dry, so it made that 67 not bad at all. Now, today, a little bit of a different story. It's showers. We're seeing that right now, upper 50s to low 60s. So temperatures really kept in check with the clouds and the off and on showers. I do think the second half of the day, although it's going to be still pretty gloomy outside, will at least be drier. And we'll get into that forecast right now as we take a look outside on our Freihoffer Skycam. We're looking at downtown Albany, 48 degrees, and you could see a good distance down, at least maybe a mile down the Hudson, and that's a sign that the rain's coming down at a pretty light rate. The visibility is not that low. Of course, Albany is the site today of Tulip Fest, the last day of Tulip Fest. At the airport, it's 50 degrees, winds coming out of the south, but very light. Relative humidity relatively high, meaning we have a lot of moisture in the air, and that's what's happening. We're seeing that with the rain that's falling right now, just to the south and west of Schenectady, some light showers. All of this, for the most part, looks light. The one exception is there's an area that's been sort of focused over northern Warren, Washington, and Rutland counties where we see some of these darker greens, light yellows. Could be some terrain enhancement where the rain's coming down at a bit steadier of a rate. And also just wanted to mention, this is in Sullivan County and actually western Ulster County. You're seeing a little bit of wintry precipitation, the highest peaks of the Catskills, not anticipating any accumulation up there. It just could be some wet snowflakes or sleet pellets mixing on in, but still pretty impressive for now mid-May to see some snow mixing on in the highest peaks. And that's because this is a cold system. It's zipping on by, though, so the showers we have now will soon be a thing of the past later on this afternoon. 50 right now in Albany, 49 Saratoga, 52 Hudson. Notice those blue colors where we have some of that wintry mix potentially, where it's stuck probably in the upper 30s. So the rain and the clouds are holding temperatures down. And into the afternoon, even though it will just become a lot more sprinkly, still don't expect temperatures to recover too much, getting up to maybe right around 60 degrees this afternoon. But I do think we will see some clearing skies tonight in that geomagnetic storm, which led to the vivid displays of color the last few nights around here, mainly on Friday night. You may be able to get a glimpse of it tonight just because it's still going to be lingering, not as intense as Friday night, but with some clearing skies. I am optimistic that it is possible we'll get to see those beautiful scenes once again. Tomorrow morning, we'll get the sun up. We'll see temperatures rise to near 70 degrees with some clouds mixed on in, but it's a largely dry day tomorrow. There could just be a shower off towards the north and west as this warm front lifts across the area. By Tuesday, we're on the other side of the warm front, so we're warmer. It's mid to upper 70s. I think a lot of the day is actually dry and pretty pleasant with warmer temperatures. It's just later on in the day, a slow-moving cold front's going to be moving on in from the west, pulling up a lot of moisture with it. So I think Tuesday night into Wednesday specifically looks like a pretty wet time period. Depending on how quickly it moves through, we may be able to salvage the second half of the day on Wednesday. So here's the best shower coverage risk each day. Monday, it'd be late day, slim chance. Tuesday, late day, higher chance. And then into early Wednesday, that's the wettest time period. The note that I put at the bottom that this is a tricky forecast. So some adjustments are possible. Regardless, it does look like Thursday and Friday we should be drying on out and still staying fairly warm. So some nice days to end the work week. This afternoon, upper 50s to low 60s, sprinkle or light shower. Cloudy and cool tonight, mid to upper 40s with the partial clearing. Again, I am optimistic. Maybe we'll be able to see those vivid displays of light. Some rain chances early on in the week, mainly Tuesday night into Wednesday, but then some nice days to close out the week, Thursday and Friday.